Man, oh snap, my man, hit me up. Let me see what he got going on. Let me see what he want, man. Let me hit him back. What's up with you, bro?
What's
Let me
good
holla
with
at
you,
you in a minute,
man?
man. I had to come holla at you.
Yeah,
What
man.
you
What's
got
good with you,
going
man?
on, man?
Chilling, man. Just
Yeah, I feel
grinding.
you.
You already know.
Dang, boy, them boys busting outside, man.
They shooting out there,
Come on,
bro.
man. That's daily basis around here, man. I ain't
Man, we
nothing
see
new,
some
man. See
traumatizing
dudes getting up
things,
all the
man. I
time. Real
think
talk.
we should talk to people about it sometimes. To be honest with you, man.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Some of the stuff we see is people that can talk to us about that stuff.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But that ain't really. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. To be honest with you, enlighten me. Let me see what you got to say about the situation.
And I feel you, man. I do think some stuff can be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? However, I think some of the stuff that we encounter in the inner city in America, bro, we encounter some very traumatic stuff, and there's mental health services out there for that. That's all I'm saying, bro.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rone Holmes, and I'm coming at you with another exclusive vlog, video, whatever you want to call it. And today I'm talking about why don't African Americans utilize mental health services? I think this is a phenomenon. This is a serious issue in the African American community, and it needs to be addressed. I think there's a vast amount of reasons why African Americans underutilize mental health services. One of the reasons I believe is lack of resources. We look at a lot of these urban contexts, inner city environments that are very low funded. They don't have the resources needed to seek out mental health services. These individuals are very poor, so whether it be financially or demographically, they cannot afford, or they don't have the luxury of seeking out mental health services. It's very hard for them to seek out mental health services in the context that they live in. Another reason I believe is lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. I believe a lot of these individuals in these urban contexts, they don't really know that there's mental health services out there that can help them, and that can help them deal with some of the problems they face on a daily basis, or some of the stuff that they wrestle with. Like they really just don't know that those resources are out there and are provided for them. Another reason I believe African Americans underutilize mental health services is cultural mistrust. What the literature and the research shows that most of these professional psychological individuals are not minorities, so they're not people of color. So when a minority, or specifically African American, go to these individuals for help, some of them may think in their mind, oh, this person may not know what I'm going through. They may can't relate to me. They may not even know the answers to the problems that I'm struggling with, because I can't relate to them, and I just don't trust them. I don't think this brother can relate to some of the problems that I'm going with. I don't think this brother know how it is to go to bed hungry or have your friend killed in front of you. That's not something you can teach in a textbook, and I don't think this brother feel how I'm coming. That's the attitude of a lot of African Americans towards seeking out psychological help. And last reason that I really can think of, there's more reasons, but I'm just going to give you a crash course of what I believe and what the literature supports about African Americans and their attitudes towards seeking out mental health services. I think psychological mistrust is another reason. And I say psychological mistrust because traditionally and historically speaking, when you look at incidents like the Tuskegee experiment, that scares people to seek out mental health services. Like, they like, nah, man, them brothers a little grimy. I don't know if I want to let them diagnose me with anything after seeking out mental health services, because I know how they did in the Tuskegee experiment. So that's another reason that African Americans don't utilize mental health services. Another reason I believe is stigma. Stigma. They don't want to be looked at as, oh, something's wrong with me, or I'm abnormal, or I'm weak. And I think in the African American community, and especially in the hip hop and urban context, We look at mental health as a joke, like, hey man, you tripping, man. Toughen up, man up. Get your weight up, man. It is what it is, boy. Some people can't face their problems like that. So stigma, so they need mental health services, and they're concerned about stigma. Like, oh, I don't want this brother to look at me any different if I seek mental health services. So really, that's my crash course. In conclusion, that's my crash course about why I believe African Americans underutilized mental health services. Let me know what you think about this video. Comment below. This video was helpful. Hopefully this video informed you. Hopefully this video sparked conversation about the topic about African Americans and utilization of mental health services. And hopefully we can work to bridge the gap, because I do believe that there's several problems that needs to be addressed in the African American community when it comes to mental health. And there are services out there that can help provide those assistance. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and grace and peace, man. One love.